Somehow, Rey Skywalker has returned. In case you haven't already heard, there's a new Star Wars audio drama coming out this October only on Audible. It's called Star Wars and the Jaws of Jakku and follows Rey, Finn, and BB-8 as they go back to Jakku. I guess the jokes write themselves. But they go back to Jakku in between the events of The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker because Rey senses something from her past and she thinks that it might help with her Jedi training. But of course, things don't go as they seem. And I could not be more excited about this. In case you don't already know, I am a massive fan of the sequel trilogy. It is my favorite Star Wars trilogy by far, and I love this era and I love these characters so much. And more importantly, this is the first time that we've seen the character of Rey in a new Star Wars canon project in over 2 years, which is crazy to think about. But at the same time, I kind of get it because, of course, she's going to be leading future movies, so you probably want to save her for those, especially since she's just a major character. But this is also great news because it means that we're slowly making our way back to the sequel era and further developing that era in stories that don't just take place after the events of episode 9, which again, I think is absolutely needed. I've said for many years now that if the sequels need anything, they need kind of like a Clone Wars type show, or at least more material to flesh out that era. And I think that in between the events of The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, it's just prime real estate for more stories. However, if I couldn't be even more excited about this, the author for this story is Cavan Scott. And if you aren't familiar with him, he is an author who has written just so many incredible Star Wars stories, more specifically, some of my favorite stories within the era of the High Republic. Sequel fans, we are so back. All of this is just incredible news for me personally. I feel like the target audience for this, so I'm super excited about it. And I cannot wait to give it a listen on October 9th.